I straight dropped the thing. Now I'm live. Yeah, straight live. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
All right, come.
Welcome to McDonald's, man. Take your order.
Nah, that's some logic checks, man. When I do it like this, you don't hear nothing. Okay. Huh. You hear that? Yeah.
Get what?
Hmm.
When I do it like this,
Mm-hmm.
you don't
I
hear
was gonna
nothing
use
either.
I was gonna use my regular earbuds and stuff. I
Yeah.
figured I'd try something different, see if we get a little better sound on the reader.
Mm. Yeah, man. Shalom, shalom, house of the hood.
Okay.
Shalom. Mm. Captain,
Here we go.
what is that?
Now I was pulling up my other phone, and sometimes you open YouTube, YouTube already be open.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to talking. Mute this phone.
Hmm. I mean, we go back to the same old thing. Don't touch
Mm-hmm.
on that. Touch on the etiquette. Pretty much, bro's been going through all of this. Gonna guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Go through it again.
Gun.
Go through it again.
Yes, sir.
That's just how it go. First show, getting ourselves ready for the Nike.
Mm-hmm. It said it's
Yep.
supposed to be like 59 come Friday night.
Shoot. I've been going
Yeah,
through
sure.
some of them nights already, bro. I
Yeah, I
was up
already know
in, I
you
went to
already
New
built it
York.
up.
Yeah. Shalom, shalom. Um, you have to make sure, uh, being in the tabernacle type of spirit, you got to make sure that everybody is a part of the building of the banquet.
Gun.
You know, uh, make sure you get yourself in the right frame of mind. I know Captain Yahri done did a beautiful class this Sabbath, man, on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going into them different spirits, going into just a good edification. You know what I'm saying?
Gun.
And we got to, man. One thing about it, and all, man, I'm telling you, in this whole walk, you got to fight this. You got to be the one that fight them spirits off, man. It can't be nobody else but you. First precept we going into. Let's go to Second Maccabees right quick. Hope brothers
Uh-huh.
has been having a good week, man. Mm. Second Maccabees, we're gonna start at uh start at verse 25.
What chapter?
Chapter 2, verse 25.
Uh,
Shalaki.
nah, you good. All right. The book of Second Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 25. We have been careful that they that will read may have delight, and that they might, and that they are desirous to commit the memory might have ease,
Hmm.
and that all unto whose hands it comes might have profit.
So guess what, man? Just like just like he was uh uh talking to Jason of Cyrene, in this chapter where
Hmm.
Judas was going into. Now, was concerning about Judas, we got to understand, like going into our feast days, or going into planning a feast day, or going into Shalom, or going into planning the feast day, or going into building up to the event. There's a lot of stuff we got to take place for people's spirits before we make it to that point.
Con.
You don't want nobody that's out the spirit sitting in front of the grill cooking, right? You don't want
Con.
nobody out there that's out the spirit sitting up there teaching. You don't want nobody out the spirit that's sitting up there and you trying to talk to them and everybody not full of the spirit, right? You don't want that.
Con.
Then that's why it says that in the last part of verse 25 that all into whose hand it come might have profit. Because what profits you if you sitting up there and you out of the right you're not in the right spirit, right?
Con.
It's not profiting you anything, man. You just sitting up in the tabernacle because the Lord told you to be there, but you're not joyfulness and gladness of heart, and that was part of the curses. And you know the Lord be is not pleased with that thing, man.
Con.
All right, but let's read on. Watch this.
Verse 26. Therefore, to us that have taken upon us this painful labor of abridging.
Now, guess what? Now, this is concerning the abridgment part. But
Hmm.
when just like if a person abridging going to a class, guess what people do when you abridging going like setting up classes? You taking the best parts out of everything to make a full class. Just like if a person setting up a banquet. And it's gonna touch on to it in the very next verse, it's gonna touch it. But just like a person setting a banquet up, you gonna take the I'm not gonna put if I want to put a bouquet of flowers out, I'm not gonna pick every assortment of flower. I'm gonna pick the assortment of flower that I want to be there that's gonna make this thing make this my decorations pop, right?
Yeah.
But just like if a person sitting up here and like you said, if you was having a wedding ceremony, would you want somebody to be conducting your wedding ceremony or planning to or they're decorating your wedding ceremony and they sitting up there with rocks in their jaw, they sitting up there pissed off? Nobody wants
Lie.
that, right? So why would we get to
Con.
the Lord's feast day and then no, we can't everybody is a part of this. So everybody got to be building to this point, right? But watch out, read on.
Con. It was not easy, but a matter of sweat and watching.
So these things is not gonna be easy, right? We got people like you say, brothers been going through this, kind of touching on it here and there, and Captain Yahri, Captain Benaniyah been touching on it. Ehud, Soldier Ehud, Soldier Donovan, everybody been touching on these things, man. And if I left somebody out, but we all been kind of touching on these things because it's leading to this point,
Con.
right? Because this is the big build up for the big days, right? Even though we're in
Con.
the middle of tabernacle, we this is the build up for those days. We for the campsite, right?
Con.
Verse 27.
Verse 27. Even as it is no ease unto him that prepareth a banquet.
It's just like if a person preparing a banquet. This is like he can concerning abridgment. It's the same thing as the person that's doing that banquet, right? Read.
Con. And seeketh the benefit of others.
Hmm.
Yet for the pleasuring of many, we will undertake gladly this great pains.
So guess what? These things become what great pains, right? That's why when you see people come into the tabernacle, you'll see husband and wife, they argue, brothers and sisters argue, people be into it before they make it there. Because this thing bring great pain, man. Right? These things bring those great pains. You will be going through different situations in your life because of this type of deal, come because of these things type of deals going on. Right? We got to understand it. Because a lot of time we don't understand it and we like, man, dang boy, before I made it here, yeah. It's great pains going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And because we got to understand this, man. That's why the Lord said we don't labor for ourselves only, but we labor for all them that seek learning. This is not a labor just for yourself, right? Go over to Sirach 32. We're gonna start at verse 1. So as a person, as we all prepare ourselves going into the campsite, we got to prepare ourselves knowing what's to come and what's could come, what cannot come. It might be a little fuss, it might be a little argument, but you'll be okay.
Con.
Right? You'll be okay.
The
We'll make it through it. Let's go.
Con. The book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 1. If thou be made the matter of a feast,
The master
lift
of a
master Salakia
he said, but thou be
32.
made a master of a feast. Just think about how we okay, but yeah, but person was planning the feast day, just like we planning to have the tabernacle. If we might put the plan out there, but the thing is, it's gonna take all of us to make sure this thing go to matter, right? But read on.
Con. Lift not thyself up,
Mm-hmm.
but be among them as one of the rest.
Right.
Take diligent care for them,
Mm-hmm.
and so sit down.
Because you know how sometimes we have them spirits. Man, I put up this many tents and I did this and I did that. We cannot get in that frame of mind, right? That's why the Lord is many masters, right? That's why the Lord calls us
Con.
gods. He calls us all kinds of stuff. Because it's many masters. It's many people that does try to help set the feast up. But then here it is. Sometimes we'll get beside ourselves when we don't want to do that, right? And when we get beside ourselves, here we go.
Yeah.
We say, whoop de doo, right? And say, man, I done put up 10 tents. I ain't doing it no more. Yeah, well, you ain't doing it for yourself. This labor is not for yourself. This is not for you,
Con.
right? Folks been putting up, you might put up 10 tents this year, and you ain't put up none the last 2 years. Brothers been putting
Yeah.
up 10, 11, 12 years. Dang. And still gonna keep putting them up until the king come back. And then then we had a servant to put them up.
Con.
No matter how they feel, they got to, hey man, the Lord don't make mistakes, right? Watch this. Let's read on. There's some more on this. There's some good stuff here.
Con. But be among them as one of the rest. Take
Mm-hmm.
diligent care for them,
Mm-hmm.
and so sit down. Verse
So
2.
sit down. Treat them like, guess what? Hey, we all did this together. You ain't the only one did it. We doing this together. That's why the Lord said,
Con.
sit down among them. Right, read.
And when thou hast done all thy office,
And so when you've done all the work, read.
take thy place,
Mm-hmm.
that thou mayest be merry with them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Meaning that
receive.
guess what? You might not be drinking at the time or having a good time. But once you get finished doing your work, go and get you a couple of drinks and go chill out. All right, that's what the
Mm-hmm.
Lord said, right? Read.
Con. And receive a crown for thy well ordering of the feast.
And who does the crown come from? Let's see if the people know. Who does the crown come from? Who gives the crown? Who gives the crown? Let's see who gives the crown. I need a precept for the crown. Who gives the crown? Who gives crown? Who gives a crown? Let's see how many people here that put some precepts in there. I see Sister Mary Houston in there. You know they whole house preceptors.
Mm-hmm.
I did buy those. You look at the David headset. Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
some. It's called that's some trucker headset.
Yeah. I got this motherfucker work. This mother will not connect to that computer, boy.
It won't.
Nah, I was so mad, and I asked the Elamite how to do it. She called herself trying to tell on me to my supervisor.
That,
Yeah, bro. I said, damn, my supervisor like I ain't even tripping. Don't worry about it.
that.
Yeah, there goes some precepts in there. Like I told him, don't use third party. I'm like, whoa, whoa, Elon, doing too much.
Mm. Well, there go my precepts. Let's go to the
There you
Second
go.
Timothy, man.
Good.
It's a good one, man. Now, this is when Timothy was talking about his departure, right? When
Mm-hmm.
he talking about he fought a good fight. But watch verse 7, but verse 8 is the point. Let's read verse 7. Because
Good. The
like
book.
just like we read in verse 2, Second Maccabees chapter 32 and verse 2. And when thou hast done all thy office, meaning done all thy work, take thy place that thou mayest be merry with them and receive a crown for all thy well ordering of the feast. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Read verse 7.
Good. The book of Second Timothy, chapter 4, verse 7. I have fought
Mhm.
the good fight.
Right.
I have finished my course. I
Hmm.
have kept the faith.
Kept the faith.
Hence, henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness,
The crown of righteousness. Read.
which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day,
Right. Shall give me at that day. Right.
and
Read
not to
on.
me only,
And not
but
to me
unto
only.
all, but unto
Read.
all of them that love his appearing.
Right. Of his appearance. Read on. He said of his
Do thy
appearance, like to all of them of his appearance. That's a good precept, man. That's a good
God.
precept. Let's go Second Ezra chapter 2, man. Read. Second Ezra chapter 2. Ezra chapter 2. Started verse. You start verse 41. Start at verse 40.
40. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
Take thy number, O Zion, and shut
Mm-hmm.
up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
The number of thy children, whom thou longest for, is
Mm.
fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed.
Right, may be separate. Read.
I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number,
Mm-hmm.
and they all praised the Lord with songs.
Right, read on.
And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest,
Read.
and upon every one of their heads he set crowns,
Mm-hmm.
and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
So guess what? Christ is the one that for us putting in the work. Christ is the one that gives the crown, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is nothing of our matter. It's all about the Most High sending His Son to bring those crowns to the people that do the work, man. So go to Revelation chapter 2, man. All right?
We still getting crown precepts?
Yeah. Revelation
Okay.
chapter 2.
All right. About to say I got me one now.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 2 and
The
start
book
at
of
verse 10.
9. You want 9 or 10?
10.
Okay, God. The book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye
Mm,
may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be
mm-hmm.
thou faithful unto death, and I will
Be
give
thou
thee a crown of
faithful
life.
unto death, and the Lord will give you a crown of life. It's a pretty good precept, man. But you got out.
Hmm. Um, Dang.
Ehud.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Uh, you said you had one.
Yeah, no, I did, but I just want to make sure it go with what we got going. Um,
Go to Revelation
mm,
22 and 12, right quick.
yeah. Oh, that's that. I found it. You
You
said
found
22 and 12. Yeah, I found it.
it?
I'll read it after this one.
Yeah, get gone.
22 and 12. The book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 12. And
Mm-hmm.
behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to
Right,
give
read.
every man according as his work shall be.
So guess what? The Lord said his reward is with him, man. Right? And
Mm-hmm.
he said to give every man according to as his work shall be. Right? And this is how we should be trying to build. This is all ain't nothing but building scriptures, man. And that's how we should be trying to build right now. What you got, Ehud?
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 16.
It's pretty good. Let's go there.
Uh, the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 16. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom
Mm-hmm.
and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand.
Mm-hmm.
For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them.
That was a good precept, man.
All praises to the Most High.
That's why the Lord said that's why the Lord said his reward is with him, man. He said, I
Con.
come and my reward is with me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Lord ready to do. Bring the reward to the people that's gonna do what he said to do, man.
Con.
That's a good precept, man. Let's go back to that this Sirach, chapter 32.
Con.
Shalom, shalom, brothers sisters in the chat. Sirach chapter 32,
Okay. And we left off at verse what, 2 or 3?
verse 2.
Con. The book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 2. And when thou
Mm,
hast done all thy office, take thy place, that thou mayest be merry with them and receive a crown for thy
mm.
well ordering of the feast.
Meaning Christ is gonna be sending them crowns out, man. Gonna be putting the crowns on people that's gonna be doing the work, man. I know everybody come there to have a good time, man, and that's rightfully so. But it's work to be done for the good time is going around too,
Con.
right? It's got to be that's established in order. So we make sure everything go right, man. Right? But let's
Con.
read on.
Verse 3. Speak thou that art the elder, for
Mm-hmm.
it becometh thee, but with sound judgment,
Mm-hmm.
and hinder not music.
So he says, "Speak thou that are the elder, for it be cometh thee." Right. So just when you people have enough time, like you say, you had captains around you, and the officers around you, and the soldiers, and people can be able to have good conversations and stuff now.
Con.
Questions that can be answered and different stuff. But when the music going on, act like the music is going on. Right.
Con.
The Lord just said, "Man, make it plain, man." Right.
Con.
Because sometimes we don't understand it, but if the Lord say it, this is what it is it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be that dude, like you say, that dude that be in the club, man. Everybody having a good time. He's sitting up there yelling, trying to talk to you about something like, bro, going on, man. But you don't want to be him,
Con.
right?
Lord said, make a joyful noise unto him.
So that's right. And the crazy thing about it, that's the class I did last year. Joy, was that last year? I did
I
Joyful Noise.
believe, I believe so.
I think I did this class. Big con on it. Come out for the
Mm-hmm.
tabernacle. But read it
Yeah,
out.
sure. Con. Verse 3. Well, no, verse 4. Pour not out words where there is a musician,
Right?
and shew not forth wisdom out of time.
Right. So guess what? Don't be coming over here trying to thinking brothers are just you want brothers to break down 12 fellas out there. No. No, man. Right? Everybody supposed to have a good time out there, man.
Con.
Right?
Can I
Right?
add a precept?
Go ahead.
Sirach 40 and 20.
Yeah, go get it.
Okay. The book of Sirach, chapter 40, verse 20. Wine and music rejoice the heart, but the love of wisdom is above them both.
Right.
Like you
That's
said,
pretty
when you're out
good.
there having music and wine, you're supposed to be just having a good time. And that's when
Yeah.
you use the wisdom to kind of hold your peace and just, like I said, enjoy yourself, man.
Right. Let's go to Proverbs right quick again. No.
Con,
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 23.
con,
Get there, I'll read it.
con. The book of Proverbs, chapter, you said 15 and 23?
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 15, verse 23. A man have joy by the answer of his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and a word spoken in due season, how good it is.
Right. So guess what? That's the reason why brothers should be able to learn how to speak in season and out of season.
Con,
Right? You should know when in
mm-hmm,
season to talk and when in season not to talk. Right? That's
con,
that's pretty simple, man. Right? It's pretty simple, straight to the point. A word spoken in due season. The Lord said, "How good is that?" All right?
con.
Because watch this. Go on with another precept. Sirach 20:20. Who is it? Bear. 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 Is Bear at the door? Yeah, I think somebody at the door. Wait a minute for a sec.
Yeah.
Bear. What's up? I don't know. Bear,
Look at
we
my
one of y'all want some pizza?
bullshit.
Ask Bear. No, I don't think we want no pizza. It might be next door.
Is there a problem with us being able to wear jewelry?
Huh? Huh?
Adrian Ramirez?
Stop, boy. Get back. What'd you say now? No, it's 38. Yeah. Come on, come on. Hey, hey. Back in here right now. Back. Come on. Get in here. Good.
Oh, I see. I see what you got going on your page, Adrian.
Yeah.
You're a fan of Charlie. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah. Let's go there and get this rock 2020.
Come Book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 20.
You see, you hear my little dog, that little
Yeah.
barking like a little, ain't gonna bust a grape. But read
the,
it.
book, the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 20. A wise sentence shall be rejoiced when it cometh
No,
out of.
no, read it again.
You said 20 and 20, right?
Yep, read it again.
Come A wise sentence shall be rejected when it
You
comes
said
out of a
read.
fool's mouth. I
You
said
said read
rejoice.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
you
Salakia.
did. You said why?
Salakia.
Said be rejected. when it comes out of a fool's mouth, read,
For he will not speak it in due season.
because he won't speak it in due season, man.
Hmm.
All right, get on back in your cage, man. Get in your bed. Damn, little bad ass little dog, man. Hey, I dog for real. I know, man. Man, he didn't. I hope buddy wasn't on nothing, cause one thing about it, he be the last voice he hear before he go see God.
Hmm.
We ain't doing that. But like you say, man, going back with this Rock 32. What was that? Somebody said something in the chat or something. Which one what you was talking about?
Buddy, one of Charlie's fans in there. Somebody look at my boy's chains. You gotta have gold chains. I was about to precept them out while you was
Man,
messing
God,
with the AI dog. Let
well,
them
you can
make it.
give him one. Go on, give him a couple if you want, man. It's all good.
Nah, I just think, hey, you got a good class going. We'll hold on
No,
to it. If they want some of that.
the thing is, just like we expected, just like today, I
Con,
expected it. I expected it to come. I ain't expected
con.
not to come. Hey, what are you doing all that barking for? Back in your cage, man.
I can sit there upset if I had all of them on at one time. I only do it two
Mhm.
at a time. Try to be courteous, you know.
This little
Any,
bug is steady bugging. Go back to
he
Sirach chapter 32, man.
had to get him a Cuban too.
Mm-hmm.
Get him a Manessa for his neck. 32, I got you.
We're gonna start at verse 5.
Verse 5, con.
Yeah.
The book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 5. A concert of music and the
Mm-hmm.
banquet of wine is
Mm-hmm.
as a signet of carbuncle set in gold.
You see it meaning what it's a precious thing, man.
Hmm.
Right? It's a precious thing. It's a his but hey,
Swat.
let me tell you again. Get on. Get on in there. Get in there. Well, bad, man. Right? Verse 6, Oxalaki.
Verse 6. As a signet of a emerald set in a work
Right? And they work reading.
of gold.
Mm-hmm.
So is the melody of music with pleasant wine.
Okay, guess what, man? Like you
Water.
say, you get that good wine, good drink, strong drinking. Guess what, brothers? Have a good time, man. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and
Mm-hmm.
yet scarcely when thou art twice asked.
Right? Mean you said it's a time for everybody to laugh and joke and have a good time. But it means he said, yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. Meaning what it's got to be still respected and thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Read on.
Con. Verse 8. Let thy
Mm.
speech be short, comprehending much, and a few words.
So he said, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in a few words, man. Right? Because a lot of time, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't talking down on brothers and this been in the truth, but you can see how long you know how long a person been in the truth when you hear them talking and they be like, yeah, man, see, this is man. So yeah, you had to break down Deuteronomy 28. They start breaking down Deuteronomy 28 to you. You like, yeah, he ain't been in the truth that long. like, bro, we know how to break Deuteronomy 28 down, right?
Con.
I'm just saying, like, uh, not to try to knock somebody down, nothing like that, but you can tell. So it's kind of, you got to have enough understanding of being around people that ain't been in the truth that long. So when you know that they ain't been in the truth that long, you got to understand what kind of spirit they work in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's spirit ain't gonna be built up to the spirit that you got,
Con.
right? So watch this though. It's some more on there. That's
And
why I
be
said
as
let your
one. Oh, Salakia. I'm sorry.
go ahead and be as one read.
And be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue.
So what we said, one is knowing and yet holding his tongue. Let's go to Proverbs 17 right quick.
All right.
Watch this. Start at verse 27.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 27. He that hath knowledge spareth his words.
So that's why if a person that have knowledge, they're gonna spare his words, man. That's when you know how to speak in season and not season, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Lord said. The Lord said, you spared your words, right? Read.
Con. And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit.
So of a man of understanding, the Lord said, them people have excellent spirit, right? That's a beautiful thing, man, to see a person of understanding. They have really, really good spirits, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had some understanding. Maybe I have a good spirit one day. Right? Read it.
Con. Verse 28. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is
Hmm.
counted wise.
So the Lord said, even a fool, man, when he hold his tongue, when he know how to speak in season and not in season, the Lord said that person is counted wise, right? Read on.
Con. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding.
So a person didn't know how to keep their mouth closed, man. Right? Can't speak everything out your mind, everything you know, everything you hear. Girl, I
Mm-hmm.
know this. Girl, I heard this. Boy, this and this. Man, he was like this. Man, you got to be able to hold your peace on, man.
Con.
Right? Sometimes people can't even hold their peace, man. Just because it's peace up and A-Town down, huh? Ain't none of that extra stuff, man. It's gonna help you. It ain't gonna get you no brownie points. You might. I don't think if you the first one, what you call it? What you call them people? Every time somebody new come around, yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you how this, man. This brother over here, he like this, and that sister, that he like that. Man, you got to watch them people, man.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? If they know all them people and they know all that, guess what? They trying to watch you and see what kind of person you is, so they can go back and tell all the people that they called out. They go back and tell him how you are. You got to watch that, man.
Con. What, tailbearer?
Tell what's it called? Tell biz
Mm-hmm.
naive.
Con.
He said, brother, can you stop smoking for just the show because it is mess the testimony. You need to I'll
Talking
stop
about,
smoking. You
go
talking
ahead and
about
show them what's smoking.
you talking about this right here?
Talking about that incense,
You talking about this?
that frankincense.
That what you talking about? Stop smoking this?
And we just read that scripture. Let me read verse 28 again.
I just want to hold this up here for a while. Maybe Danny Pierce can get his mind right
That's an incense, not a cigarillo, man.
for real. So that'd be funny.
It looked like you were going back and forth smoking. I was
So it
about
looked
to
like I
say,
was doing this. It looked like I was doing this. It don't look like I'm doing none of this.
Lord have mercy.
You know how many times we done been doing class and they said brothers been smoking, man. How many times we done got this?
Just about every class.
Oh, well, it's crazy.
Y'all don't want us to burn no incense to the Most High?
Dang it.
So much in the way you kept going out of screen like you were smoking a cigarette. Come on, man. Come on,
uh,
man. Come on,
no,
Danny.
man. You gotta think, man, somebody knocked at my door, man. and it's almost 9 o'clock where I'm at. So knocking at my door at 9 o'clock at night is something different. Everybody
Yeah,
know how they go. We don't know what we ain't
exactly.
been. We don't know what's to come, man. Shalakia on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the
Ain't no
only time.
defiling of the temple.
But that's the only time I don't went out of the screen. Far as I
God,
know, maybe I went out of the screen another time. I don't know. Right?
show some grace. So,
No, it's great. That's what I said,
yeah,
man.
we ain't tripping.
That's just why I further explained myself. I said, I see somebody knocking at your door close to 9 o'clock at night, right?
You know, you gonna get up and go see.
It's gonna put a red flag up, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I think this probably about the only time I did get out of the screen. I don't know, maybe if I did get, I don't know if I got out of the screen another time or not.
Nah, that was one time when you thought your son was at the door.
Yeah, but he already in the house, so since he in the house, I said, well, it's time for me to check it out. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Proverbs 27, 28.
So let's go back to this Sirach chapter 32.
Okay. What verse we at? Verse 9?
Verse 9.
Okay.
It said, Captain Jerubbaal, can Sirach 6 and 34 through 36 go with 32 and 8? Mm, I think it's close. No two of the elders and Cleveland and why be willing to hear good. That's a good precept, sis. I roll with them. That's a good precept.
Good.
That's a good precept.
All right, I went back to 32 whenever you're ready.
All right.
The book
Start
of
at verse
Sirach.
9. That's a good precept though.
Good.
But I probably will go. Uh, I probably would put that. I probably would have put that with verse 7. I'd put that with 7 and 8 together, just to get a full understanding. Like I would read Sirach 32, 7 and 8. Go with Sirach 6, 34 through 36. Right on that.
Good.
But go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 9. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them.
I would add verse 9 with that too. Read on.
Good. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
Right. So like Sister saying, I would have it with Sirach 6 through 30, 34 through 36. I have 7, 8, and 9 with it, right? But this right here, meaning, because just like how it talks about a shamefaced woman, a man has to be shamefaced too, right? Meaning what
Mm.
have to show respect to the elders, right? But read on.
Verse 10. Before the thunder goeth lightning,
hmm
and before a shamefaced man shall go favor.
For a shamefaced man, meaning a man that respects the elders, respects the leadership in the congregations, right? Read.
Good. Verse 11. Rise up betimes,
Uh-huh.
and be not the last, but get thee home without delay.
Meaning what? If you if you meaning uh like especially you don't want to be the person that's still tipping the bottle all night long. No, man, you feel it going on to your tent, man. Don't be the
God.
last one. Yeah, man, I stayed out there all night gone. No. Don't stay out there all night drinking, 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 drinking to the night to the
Mm-hmm.
early to the early morning. When you got you a good little feeling, the music kind of died down, everybody going to
Con.
sleep. Guess what, man? Take your butt on down there to go to sleep, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know me,
Tell
I'm
it.
because I'll be walking around Hebrews in the door,
Con.
right? No, but they say what it say, man. Verse 11, no, verse 12.
Verse 12. There take thy pastime and do what thou wilt, but sin not by proud speech.
So now, guess what? That's the reason why the understanding has to be there because guess what? A person can get into sin.
Yeah.
This is what makes this thing special concerning feasts, because during a lot of feasts, a lot of sin happen during feasts. Right?
Con.
Maybe it be words, maybe it be speech, be a lot of stuff go on. But that's the reason why a person you got to make sure you watch their spirit, man. And then
Mm-hmm.
if he said, "I'm sorry, I thought you were smoking, but I'm new and just tuned in. But I have seen people on YouTube preaching, smoking cigarettes. My bad, fellow. No, you good, Danny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good, man.
And we ain't
You
holding
good,
nothing
man.
against
No, we ain't holding nothing against you, man. I'm glad you tuned in. I'll pray for the most out for you tuning in.
you.
Like you
Mm-hmm.
say,
Hit that
like
like,
and
share,
shit.
subscribe.
Yeah, for real, man. Glad you tuning in, huh? Right? Watch this. Read verse 14 though. Read.
Verse 14. Whoso feareth the Lord will receive his discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and they that seek him early shall find favor.
Right. So this goes into, like you say, all these feast day etiquette. These are things that go into it, man. Right? These are things that go in, these are things that go into it. You don't want to get that person, you get full of that drink and can't nobody tell you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Con.
Verse 17, read this.
Verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved,
Mm-hmm.
but find up an excuse according to his will.
Right, read.
A man of counsel will be considerate,
A man of counsel will be considered of other people, read.
but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear,
Mm-hmm.
even when of himself when of himself he have done without counsel.
Right? So guess what meaning? Guess what the brothers be out of season.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He'll be going above counsel, he'll be going above the rules and regulations.
Con,
Right? This is something that we need to make sure that we keep ourselves locked in on, man.
con,
Right?
con.
But you must got something, you.
Well, like you said, come looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just keeping my place in the
Yeah.
so I can keep reading. Con. I was gonna say, we just talked about that last night, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This right here, in regards to a man with counts, and then do
Yeah.
nothing without advice with people taking the counsel of their friends versus wise counsel.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Con,
Uh well, I'm finna go. Uh what was the precept I was looking for? Mm-mm. I was reading it earlier today. I've been in the book of Psalms for I've been in the book of Psalms like every day.
yeah, Psalms and Sirach, it's two addictive books, just like Proverbs. Books are addictive.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, in the book of Sirach, in the book of Psalms, I forgot where I was reading it. It started talking about the abominable snowman. I mean, it's in Psalms.
Nah, I'm not, I mean, if you saying this in, I know you could bear no false witness.
I got. It seemed like I read that mug. Man, see if somebody can find that right quick. I want to see if cause I want to see. Cause I think I read it earlier today. It was like on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the middle of doing something, but I kind of going back and forth looking. You know what I'm saying? But I said,
Hmm.
dang. But then I said I want to go back to it, but I cannot find it. See if you can find it right quick. It's talking about the abominable snowman, but it's talking about
It's not
co-
using. Is it using the word abominable?
yes, yes.
I only on
See if you can find that for me right quick.
Psalms 14:1 or
No,
53:1.
no, I don't think it's further down the line because I'm in like the hundreds.
That's on the abominable in there.
See if you can find something to say snowman on that mug.
Snowman.
Yeah,
You say you in the hundreds?
it was in the hundreds.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And it's rare that they speak of snow in the Bible too.
I think it says snowman. I want to say 100%, but I ain't 100% on it. It's,
Yeah.
you got your other. Dang, I wish I'd had my
Yeah, don't worry.
computer.
Nah, I'm looking for the snow. You said in Psalms, so I'll be able to find it pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
And what was it saying about it?
It says something about it was comparing spirits of different people, comparing us to snowmen.
Hmm.
I think what you see snowman in there.
I got snowy and snow, but I don't have snowman.
Maybe I
Uh,
read them wrong. That's
yeah, I
why I
just see a
say
lot of whitish snow, cold of snow. Yeah, that's it. Snow in summer, snow in the time of harvest, snow and vapors, snow like wool.
we in
Um,
songs what?
all of these are different songs. Whiter than snow, but not snowman.
Well, I was like,
Oh
cause I
wait,
don't.
no, that's snow like wool.
Somebody said 147 verse
Let's see.
16.
If you
Okay, let's
count the
see.
hoarfrost, yeah, you give it snow like wool and scatter.
Mm, that's good, but it ain't it. 47 16. I thought it was in like I thought it was on like 10 something.
Mm.
119. Let's see. Anyway, it might have been a 119. So what you got in your mouth, man? Get that out of your mouth. Feels like a little ass kid, man.
Yeah, the word snowing only in the Bible 30 times, but it's not really much in Psalm unless it's describing like whitish snow, hiss off, stuff like that.
See if it's a snow in at 119.
Our neighbor downstairs got a dollar just like yours, bro.
Good.
All that barking and everything too. Uh, nah. 68, 14, 147 and 16, 148 and 8.
Let's see, 148 and 8. Let me see what it says.
Fire and hail and snow and vapors and stormy wind fulfilling his word.
Mm. It might have been abominable, man. I might have put snow in it.
Abominable man. Yeah, I have to see if
Yes.
I find that one for you.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably about it. Because at 147, it seemed like this what it was it. I ain't think I got this far on. I ain't think I got this far on some though. I thought I was in like the 119 something, but
Yeah, abominable is only in Psalms twice.
and that was what?
Um, Psalms 14:1. The fool has said in his heart, "There is no God."
No,
And then Psalms 53:1. The fool that's pretty much saying the same thing.
no, not it. It had to be
It's
this
only
then.
abominable.
It has to be this. He said he gave it the snow like wool, and he scattered them like the hoary frost. Like ash. This it, man. This it.
The
I'm
hornfrost,
hmm.
that hornfrost, man.
Yeah, the hoary
Okay.
frost, like ash,
Hmm.
and he casted them out like an ice morsel. He's standing before his coat. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I didn't think I got this. You know how you? I didn't think I got this far in Psalms though.
Tell you Psalm, it have you in a you be reading that whole thing.
Man, I've been on Psalms. I've been on Psalms. I've been in Psalms the last. I ain't gonna say the last week, but I've been in Psalms probably almost a week. So I guess I'm doing pretty good. I
Uh,
normally can breeze through songs, but I've been in that mode for a while. But this it though. He said he give it. He sending his commandments upon the earth, and his words run it very swiftly. Yeah, this is it. And he said he give it snow like wool. He scattered the hoar frost like ashes, and he casted forth all his captured forth his ice like morsels. And who can stand before his cold? And so he sent out his word and melted them. And he caused the wind to blow and the waters. Man, that's tough.
mm-hmm.
That's tough in the mug, man.
Ain't nobody messing with the Most High
Well, ain't nobody messing with the most high, man.
at all.
Right?
Period.
Nobody messing with the most high.
Let's see
You
something. Mm. So that horn frost is um, it's like a properly a cover by
mm-hmm.
implication, a tankard or covered goblet. Also a white frost as covering the ground basin or hoary frost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you, I was trying to, really kind of just thinking about really just kind of thinking about how you say, but brothers, we got to be we got to be ready. And I'm gonna tell you, I challenge every brother and sister during the tabernacle to learn something, right? Because
Con,
we think about how Christmas and Thanksgiving, you learned about that. Guess what? Everybody know, according to what Esau gave us, the pilgrims came over here, the Indians was
hmm.
already here. They gave them corn and they taught them how this is what this is their history. But they
Hmm.
teach this thing to us, right? During tabernacle, let's learn something, man. Right? Let's learn something about our history, right? During dedication, let's learn something about our history. During Passover, let's learn something about our history, right? Should know these things. Because guess what? Everybody know during Christmas time that little Edomite boy gonna get his tongue stuck on that pole,
Con, you gonna shoot your eye out?
right? And he almost got his eye shot out, right?
That's the perfect judgment.
right? Everybody know that, man.
God.
Right? Yeah,
Well,
them last chapters, they years short though in some.
hmm
That's why I think I breezed through it, but I didn't think I breezed through it that fast though.
after you get through 119, then that's when they get short.
That's when they do too.
Hmm
But I guess I wouldn't, I'm kind of just breeze. I guess I don't know, man. I didn't think I breezed through it that dang on fast though. Let's go to
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 6 right quick, man.
God.
We got this like I say, this ain't the time. Like I'm gonna tell you, brothers and sisters want to have a good time, but man, this is how you get this is the Lord showing you how to get the crown. It says
God.
what it said, the Lord said during the feast, you'll get a crown for your well ordering of the feast.
Hmm
Think about what it says. I hope brothers and sisters can receive it. Because we all the Lord made us we a nation of priests, right? And kings, right?
God.
Who wears the crown? Priests and kings, right? That's why we got to be making sure
Hmm
that we get ourselves steadfast, stead ready, so we can be able to thus said Yahweh the power, man.
God.
Right? Let's read this, man. Let's read what we got.
You said Proverbs 6. What verse you
Yeah,
want to start out at?
in verse 16.
God. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16. These six things doeth the Lord hate.
So these 16 do the Lord hate read.
Yea, seven are an abomination unto him.
It says, living are abomination unto him, man. Read.
A proud look,
The Lord said, call this thing a proud look, read.
a lying tongue,
And the Lord don't like liars, read on.
and hands that shed innocent blood.
And the people that swift to go shed some innocent blood, man. Esau, you fit the description very well,
God.
right? Let me show you something right quick. Hold it right quick.
Identical.
I'm talking about identical. That's why we don't want to have that spirit on us, man.
God.
Right? We don't want to never have that type of spirit on us, man. Because Esau that cunning, that cunning spirit, right?
God.
Uh let me see something right quick. There's something I want to grab too. Mm, go to go to go to Acts chapter 6 right quick.
Okay.
I see. Acts
All
chapter
right.
6, start at verse 3.
You said start at verse 3.
Yep.
God. The book of Acts, chapter 6, verse 3. Wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report,
Mm-hmm.
full of the Holy Ghost of wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
whom we may appoint over this business.
Right. So guess what? This is going into the disciples. They wanted people to come help
Mm-hmm.
them to set things back in order, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this, they wanted people that's gonna be ready to keep the commandments and ready a person that's ready to follow orders, right?
God.
This is why these things being ordered, like you seeing going into the tabernacles, going into these feast days. We want to make sure that we have a good spirit on us, right? Because you don't want to miss this train. Because when the Lord start filling these wine bottles up, you don't want to get that bottle filled up, and your wine bottle ain't empty,
God.
right? But watch this
Mm-hmm.
though. It's in moment is read.
God. Verse 4. Well, no, matter of fact,
Yeah, verse
verse
4.
verse 3 from the top.
Yeah,
The
read it.
book of Acts, chapter 6, verse 3. Wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report, full of the Holy Ghost and wisdom, whom
Mm-hmm.
ye whom we may appoint over this business.
Over this business, read.
But we will give ourselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the word.
So guess what? That's the reason why y'all like we want brothers to make sure they step in because the leaders of the camp and the brothers that's teachers of the camp, that's locked in, that's trustworthy to do the work. Guess what? We are the ones that a lot of people gonna be coming to and kind of reaching out for to get some answers and stuff about scriptures and all that while we out there. We got to make sure that we give ourselves over to that, but we got to have other people set up for different stuff. Maybe it be on the grill, maybe it be set up tent, maybe it be a lot of different stuff that people can do.
Con,
And we ain't saying it like the leadership not to do nothing, but it's gonna be brothers that have to step in. This is the time that you put your brick in the most, right?
con.
But it's gonna explain it. Read it.
And the saying pleased the whole multitude. And they
Mhm.
chose Stephen, a man full of faith and of the Holy Ghost,
Right, read on.
and Philip, and Portrus,
Mm-hmm.
and Nicanor, and Timon, and Formenas, and
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas, a proselyte of Antioch.
So now that let you know, you see how just because we got the name Nicanor right here, that let you know we be having our I have been having our what slave master's name too,
Con.
right? Verse 6.
Verse 6, whom they set before the apostles.
Mm-hmm.
And when they had prayed, they laid their hands on them,
Right, read on.
and the word of God increased,
And the word
and
of
the
God
number,
increased. Read.
Slakia, and the number of the disciples multiplied in Jerusalem greatly,
Right,
and a great company of the priests were obedient to the faith.
right. So is is the Lord was set, and as they was set in order, doing the thing the right way, what it say? The word of God increased,
Mm-hmm.
meaning nobody got left.
Con,
Everybody got a chance to get full of the Lord's word. They got a chance to get full of God's spirit, man.
con,
Right? Because it's they build, guess what? Everybody else get built too. Right?
con,
This is why I want to make sure that brothers can make sure that they stay fast, right? You got to stay fast in this thing, man, because as one
con,
as we build, we all build together. We don't build just because I don't step out there and put as many tents up as you or this and that. Put your brick in, man.
con,
It's time to put your brick in, man. I know people gonna laugh and have a good time. They got their families out there. They doing this, but guess what? It's time to put your brick in, man, for the Lord, man. Right?
con.
And be joyful about that thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we don't be joyful. That's why the Lord told us consider the end. Let's go back to Proverbs chapter 6, man. So how you see as Peter then was giving the word, guess what? They set up 7 men that was gonna be doing the work that they ain't have to worry about going out there trying to do everything. Because guess what? We don't think that we ain't been that same one that we don't put our brick in to the point. We don't put our brick in that we used to have to put up all the tents too. We was the people that put up all the tents. We was the
Con,
people that sit out on the grill. We was the people on feast day that cooked everything,
con.
right? I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
we done did that, right? And it ain't just no talk. Brothers and sisters that been in, they check our track record, see if it's a lie,
No,
right?
y'all been cooking
Right? I'm talking about
tents
feast
and
day after
everything.
feast day.
Con,
I'm talking about feast day after feast day. All praise to the
con,
most our brothers putting their brick in, stepping up, man. And I'm grateful for that, man. All praise to the most high to see that thing flourish like that. But don't think
oh
brothers
yeah.
just because brothers telling brothers they don't mean they ain't put their work in.
Con.
Right?
Back to Proverbs 16 and 6.
Yep.
Con. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 6. These six things doeth the Lord hate. Yea,
Mm-hmm.
seven are an abomination unto him:
Right.
a proud look,
Mm-hmm.
a lying tongue,
Mm-hmm.
and hands that shed innocent blood,
Right, read on.
and a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet
Mm.
that be swift in running to mischief,
Right, read on.
a false witness that speak of lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
Right, so this is why you got to make sure that we lock in on that thing, man. Right,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to run into to this matter right here, being the
Con.
nomination. Right, you don't want to make sure that you, because you can fall into one of these. These are spirits. Right,
Mm-hmm.
these is all spirit. Proud look, lying tongue, hand shared innocent blood, devise is wicked imagination. Because you can get a wicked imagination on you just as well as you can get a lying tongue on you.
Con.
Right, swift to run the mischief, false witness that speaketh lies. He just sow a
Mm.
discourse among all these spirits, man.
Con.
Right, become. Go to Galatians right quick.
All right.
Go to and say like Hebrew said, Galatians. He said that Galatians ain't. I said, "Nah."
The book of
Right,
Galatians,
chapter
chapter 5, verse 1,
verse 19.
verse no, 5, verse 19. Slakia.
No.
Now the works of the flesh are
So now,
manifest,
so guess what? Now it's finna go into the works of the flesh. Right? Read it.
Con, which are these:
Mm-hmm.
adultery,
Mm-hmm.
fornication,
Read on.
uncleanness, lasciviousness,
Mm-hmm.
idolatry, witchcraft, hatreds, variances, emulations,
Read on. Read it
wrath,
thorough.
strife,
Sedition. Uh-huh.
seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revelings, and such like,
Right? Read.
of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past, that they do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
Right? Because like you say, these things right there is all workers of the flesh. These are the things that the spirit deals with, man. Right? These are all the things that a person's spirit can literally deal with. If you
Mm-hmm.
once dealt with it before, if those spirits come back around again, they don't stay gone forever. They will come
God.
back, right? These are spirits that will come back. Don't think that they won't come back. But how do you combat those things, man? Right? How do we
Mm-hmm.
combat those type of spirits, man?
With the fruit of the Spirit.
With the fruit of the spirit, man.
God.
Right? Jump up to verse
22.
no, jump down, no. Because a lot of times read verse 18.
God.
Watch this.
The book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law,
Why would it say that?
because that's the law of death and sacrifice.
That's true. But
Well,
this is the
sin and death and sacrifice.
it said if you be are led, he said if you are led by the spirit, you are not under the law. Let's read the spirit. Watch this. Verse 22.
Verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love,
Love is
joy.
hold on. Love is law. So if you are under, he said if you be led by the spirit, this is being led by the spirit, the commandment, right?
God.
But guess what? There is no law against love. It's a commandment for you to love. It's a commandment for joy. It's a commandment for peace. It's a commandment for long suffering. These are commandments. So if you led by these things, you are not under the law because you are already doing it,
God.
right? It's no law against love. Read on.
Joy,
Mm-hmm.
peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith,
Mm-hmm.
meekness, temperance, against such there is no law.
right? Because there's no law against those, none of these things.
God.
You can't find no law that'll go against love or joy or peace, long self, gentleness, goodness, and faith, right? Meekness, temperance, such you can't find none of no laws against these things. But you'll find laws that support these things, right? That's why the Lord said you have to be led by these things. But if you're not, but that's the reason why verse 19 is heavy. He said, now the works of the flesh are manifest, right? And it start giving you all these different spirits, right? So if you
God.
be led by any one of these spirits right here of the flesh, you under the law. If you deal with any one of these spirits, you are under the law. That's how simple this thing is. If you deal with any one of, I don't care if the name is wrath or strife, various emulation, sedition, heresies, I mean idolatry, witchcraft. What is witchcraft?
Rebellion.
Rebellion. And what person don't have a rebellious spirit? Guess what? If you deal with any one of these things, guess what your ass is under the law,
God.
right? It's something that we must need that we got to deal with, man, because we don't really like to per se say that we want to deal with the right frame of mind, but you got to deal with the spirit as it is written too,
God.
right? You got to deal with it because the Galatians chapter 5 is heavy, but a person got to know how to break this thing down too, right? That's why going into like you say, this tabernacle, your spirit got to be, you got to be. Guess what? I ain't we won't call it no woo side moment, but we'll call this a what you say, come to Yahweh Shai moment, come to Yahweh moment.
God.
We got to hey, we gonna go through it a little bit. We should expect them spirit to
Mm-hmm.
get high. And if you're not expecting them spirit to get high, then you got to be crazy.
God.
And right? And show the precept, 1 Samuel 15:23, for the rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and the stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
He has also rejected thee from being king, right? That's why I say brothers can deal with all kind of stuff, man. Anything you put over Yahweh the power is idolatry, right? Anything you put over Yahweh the power is idolatry. I just kind of, I say, just wanted to kind of touch on this tabernacle tonight in different spirits. I know Captain Yahri and Captain Benaniyah been ripping this thing off the bone. So
God.
you know, and all the rest of the brews, they've been kind of touching on this thing, man. So do appreciate that thing, man. Thank you, brother and sister, for tuning in, man. I know y'all getting late, man. It's 9:30 where I'm at, so kind of shut it down. Let's go to thank y'all for tuning in. Man. Y'all share the video, help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth. Let's
God.
get us a, we say follow God's law, statutes, and commandments. Let's get us a law. As we read Leviticus chapter 23, we're gonna read verse 41 through 43.
God. The book of
44.
Leviticus.
Shalak.
God. You said you want to start at
41 through 44.
God. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 41. And ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye
Mm-hmm.
shall celebrate it in the seventh month.
What's we doing? Read.
Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths,
Man, well, Lord, we gonna get to that point, man. Read.
that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths,
Mm-hmm.
when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And
Mm-hmm.
Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Right, and all praise to the Most High and His Son Yahweh Shai for giving us this feast day again, man, to do this
God,
thing all over again. And you got to be appreciative of this thing, man.
Con.
But thank the Lord for it. And we thank y'all brothers and sisters for tuning in. Uh, like you
Mm-hmm.
say, help us push this truth out of the four corners of the earth. Again, I was just mess with brother, man. No smoking, brother.
No smoke.
No smoking. That's the thing. I ain't dealt with. I ain't dealt with. It's been well over a decade for
Yeah.
me to be smoking anything, and I'm thankful
Con.
for it too.
Con. All praises, boy.
So I'm thankful for it, man. But sure, you got anything you can?
Nah, man. Keep the commandments and live. That's it.
Dang.
Commandments and live. I don't know if I'm gonna
Us.
do class Friday.
No, you ain't got to do it Friday. We'll be on it. We'll be out
Out there
there.
putting the tents up. I'm gonna probably try to go out there early and then swing back for the family. My wife got to work. What's going on, Sister Mary Houston? She's not coming.
Yeah.
Man,
You already talked to Captain Benaniyah, Captain
about what?
Yahri. No, I'm talking to Sister Mary
Oh,
Houston.
Salaki.
Yeah.
What he trying to get on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna mess around that incense. You hear him in there hollering like Tom and Jerry.
Nah, I ain't finna. Cause he a AI dog.
Mm-hmm.
He a AI
Telling you.
dog, like a
Oh, now
little
he
kid.
camera shy. Yeah, now he camera shy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He see himself on camera, but he gonna try and jump through that screen.
Let's see. Anybody got any questions or anything? Shoot. If it ain't, we can get up out of here. Nope. Bad in the mud. But yeah, man. We'll try to get this thing together, man. Lord willing. He see you done got bigger. You see that?
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, man.
Mm-hmm.
He used to fit in my hand.
It went from a small to a medium.
Yeah, he better. I don't think he'll get no taller.
No.
He don't think he raised in a black house. You believe that? You see, ain't no licking on her face. He raised in a black
Mm-hmm.
house. Well, yeah, I
You
don't see
bringing
no
you bringing
questions.
them out there to Tabernacles?
No, sir. Too much to handle.
Yeah, them children that ran him rampant. He'll be hiding. Children ain't gonna be able to get enough.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, man, shalom to you brothers and sisters, man. Happy Feast of Tabernacle, man. You see, I got the
God.
last year shirt on them.
Mm-hmm.
I should have told you the way you see got yours?
Yeah, I gotta find that mug. My wife be taking my shirt sometimes, but I gotta find it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
That's when
that's
we had that navy blue with the neon green on that mug.
one time on
One time.
yeah. But yeah, look at you hood. Man, don't be trying to pull your mic up like that. Anyway, well, all right, shoot.
All right. Now my wife had them bust in the room when I told them about them
Mm,
shirts.
yeah,
God, it'll be
all
Friday
right,
before you know it, man.
for real. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Hit me up, you hood.
You already know.
Yeah.